Hello students, I am Bindi Desai from Saraswati International Academy, and dear students, we will be learning Science of 8th English Medium, Chapter 3, Synthetic Fibers and Plastics, Part 1. Synthetic Fibers and Plastics. In this chapter, students, we are going to learn about different types of fibers. What are fibers we are going to learn? The fabrics, the clothes which we wear, that is fabric, and they are made up of what? So synthetic fiber, the name is synthetic, means which is made by man, and artificial fiber we can say. Another type of fiber is natural fibers, is it? Part 1. Let's see students. Synthetic fibers and plastics. The clothes which we wear are made up of fabrics. Fabrics are made from fibers which are obtained from natural and artificial sources. So these fabrics, they are made up of fibers, and fabrics which we wear I am talking about. Now these fibers are made up of natural sources and man-made sources. Make a list. Fibers are also used for making a large variety of household articles. So not only the clothes, but many of the different household articles or items. Try to separate them into those made from natural fibers and those made from artificial fibers. So students, I repeat, the clothes which we wear, they are made up of fabrics. These fabrics, they are made up of fibers, and fibers are natural fiber and man-made fiber. Natural fiber and synthetic fiber, students. Names are cotton, which we get from cotton plant. We learned in 7th and 6th standard, is it? Linen linen we get from flax seeds. We have wool, which we get from sheep and yak, and silk we get from silk worms, is it? The process is known as sericulture. Now silk is the most costlier fabric, students, as compared to other fabrics. So these are what? These are all natural fibers. These are the names of synthetic fibers. I repeat again, synthetic fibers, they are called man-made. Why they are called man-made? Because it is made by man by using different chemical substances. Is it? The names are rayon, nylon, polyester and acrylic. Is it? These are the materials, fabrics which are made by man in the industries. So they are known as artificial also and man-made also. While the cotton, linen, jute, they are natural fibers. Fiber, they are the hair-like structure that is the basis of the all yarns. What are fiber, students? Fiber से fabric बनता है ना. What are fiber? Fiber, they are hair-like structure that is the basis of all yarns. Now what are yarns? Fibers that are twisted together. All the fibers, when they are twisted together, एक साथ जब ये फाइबर्स को ट्विस्ट किया जाता है, what it is made, it is called yarn. Now from this yarn we get the final product, fabric. So fabric is a material which we get from fiber, and from fiber yarn is made. Material made by joining yarns through weaving, knitting or felting. See, in a picture different fabrics are given, different materials are given. Is it? Clothes we can say of different colors and designs. So we are clear that what is a fiber? fiber, they are of natural fiber and artificial fiber. Is it? Natural fiber we saw right now. Cotton, silk, flax, linen, is it? And artificial nylon, rayon, polyester and acrylic. And fiber is a final product which we get. There are different colors and different varieties, and it is also used, students, for making household articles also. Natural and artificial articles, students. See, we saw right now only is it cotton, silk, we can say all these are natural type of fiber, while rayon, nylon, they are what, students? They are artificial or man-made. Now let's see what are synthetic fibers. You have read in your previous classes that natural fibers like cotton, wool, silk, etc. are obtained from plants and animals. The synthetic fibers, on the other hand, they are made by human beings. That is why what are they known as? They are known as synthetic or man-made fibers. Next topic we are learning is what are the synthetic fibers. Try to recall the uniform pattern from in a necklace of beads joined with the help of a thread. Beads, we all know, moti ki mala or a necklace we wear. Is it, girls? What we wear in our neck. Try to join a number of paper clips together to make a long chain. There is any similarity between them? See. Beads, they are very small units, we can say. Same way, these pins are also joined together in a series to make a what? To make a long chain. Is it? See, all the beads. These beads, they are joined together to make a long chain. Same way here also. Is it? A synthetic fiber is also a chain of small units joined together. Each small unit is actually a chemical substance. Many such chemical units combine to form a large single unit called a polymer. The word polymer comes from the Greek word poly, means many, and mer means part. So polymer is made up of many repeating units. Small, all the beads, when they are joined together, these small beads, they are the small units. Is it? Now this make a long chain, students. These are made up of small these units, they are known as monomers. Is it? And the full chain necklace, full unit which is made large unit, that is called polymer. Same way in the paper clip also, see, single each unit pin is joined together form a long chain. Is it? So polymer is made. Poly means what? Many. And mer means unit. Many units when they are joined together to make a polymer of the repeating units. All these are of the same units. Is it? Not different. One bead, one pin. No. Of all the repeating units. Is it? These are all the units, small units. They are known as monomers, and all these small units, when they are joined together to make a long chain, that forms a polymer. So when these all the single units are repeated, a polymer is made by using chemical substances. And what is this process known as? This process is known as polymerization. Clear, students? And poly means what? Many. Mer means all the small units. Clear, students? How a synthetic fiber as a polymer which has small single units which are repeated and polymer is made. So a synthetic fiber is a chain of small chemical units joined together. Each small unit is called a monomer. Large chain formed by monomers is called a polymer. So we are all clear, is it? They are joined together, small units, to make a polymer. These small units, they are known as monomer. Clear, students? Polymer occurs in nature. Cotton, for example, is a polymer called cellulose. Cellular is made up of large number of glucose units. See, cotton is a natural fiber, students. It has polymers which are called cellulose. Polymers are small single units, is it? Repeated units. Now this cellulose is made up of what, students? Glucose units. This is just a knowledge given to us that the cotton have a cellulose, a polymer called cellulose, and that cellulose in the cotton is made up of large number of glucose units. So students, type of synthetic fibers we saw there are four: rayon, nylon, acrylic and polyester. Let's see about the rayon, students. Let's read. You have read in class 7 that silk fiber obtained from silkworm was discovered in China and was kept as a closely guarded secret for a long time. Fabric obtained from silk fiber was very costly, but its beautiful texture fascinated everybody. Attempts were made to make silk artificially. Towards the end of the 19th century, scientists were successful in obtaining a fiber having properties similar to that of the silk. Such fibers was obtained by chemical treatment of wood pulp. The fiber was rayon or artificial silk. Although rayon is obtained from the natural source wood pulp, yet it is a man-made. It is cheaper than silk and can be woven like fibers. It can also be dyed in a wide variety of colors. Rayon is mixed with cotton to make bed sheets and mixed with wool to make carpets. Students, rayon is a fabric which resembles silk. Silk, I told you that it is the natural fiber, and the fabric of silk is very costlier, students. The sari, the dupattas of silk is very costly. Everybody cannot afford, is it? So in the 19th century, the scientists were very successful in making the fabric which was similar to silk, is it? And the name was given rayon. This rayon was made up of wood pulp, students, wood pulp and chemical substances. And when this rayon it is added with cotton, we can make bed sheets. Cotton, we all know, again it is a natural resource, and when it is added with wool, students, wool we will get it from sheep. It is also natural. From that what we can make carpets. So रेयॉन कैनॉट बी कॉल्ड अ प्योर सिंथेटिक. प्योर मैनमेड नहीं बोल सकते क्योंकि वुड पल्प भी हम लोग यूज़ करते हैं उसमें, इज इट? एंड इवन वी यूज कॉटन एंड वूल बाय एडिंग रेयॉन. It is neither synthetic fiber nor a natural fiber. It is a semi-synthetic or a artificial fiber, students. And it is known by the names of viscous rayon and art silk in the textile industry. See, it has a beautiful luster, students. All the rayon resembles silk, is it? And what is the property? It is a semi-synthetic because natural forms are also being added. A higher luster quality, giving a bright sheen. We saw that it can be dyed in varieties of colors, is it? The texture is what? Lustrous, मतलब क्या? Shining. So it is not a pure or artificial, it is mixed. So it is known as semi-synthetic, students. See, all the different colors, fabrics of rayon materials, they can be dyed in varieties of colors. This is the way from the forest we get wool pulp. Can you see? and chemical substances are added to it and the fiber is made. The material is, this fiber is so lustrous, can you see, so smooth. Now from this fiber we can make yarn, WARN, and from this yarn our final product fabric is ready. Can you see the fabric, how it is made with the help of wood pulp and adding chemical substances, students. We learned first only that what is a fiber, is it, students? We learn what is a fiber, is it? Fiber, they are hair like structures which we get. Now we make yarn. From this yarn, can you see, final product of a fabric is made, students, and this is a fabric of rayon, and this is a semi synthetic fiber, students. Clear? So next artificial fiber or synthetic fiber we will be learning is nylon. Nylon is another man-made fiber. In 1931, it was made without using any natural raw materials. It was prepared from coal, water and air. So the process of making nylon was with the help of coal, water and air. It was the first fully synthetic fiber. Why fully synthetic? Because no raw material, that is a plant product or animal product, was used for making nylon fiber, is it? So it is pure full synthetic, while rayon is semi synthetic, is it? Nylon fibers was strong. The properties of nylon fibers are they are strong, elastic and light. It was lustrous and easy to wash. So it became very popular for making clothes. We use many articles made from nylon such as socks, ropes, tents, toothbrush, car seat belts, sleeping bags, curtains, etc. Here picture is also given the articles which are made up of nylon. Can you see, students? What is the property? First one, that it is very strong, it is very elastic and light, is it? Also, students, it is said that this is more stronger than steel wire. नायलॉन जो फैब्रिक रहता है that is stronger than the steel wire, students, and it has a lustrous and easy to wash. Umbrella, high quality nylon parachutes, these are the articles which are made up of nylon, students. Raincoat which we wear, that is also a product which is made from nylon fabric. The rope, students, they are strong, is it? They cannot be breakable or broken easily, students, and they are elastic. Also the ropes to climb the mountain, students, they are also made up of what? Nylon. Parachutes and rock climbing rope, they are also made up of nylon, students. So we can say that nylon thread is actually very stronger than a steel wire. And also, students, let's see this activity. I'll tell you. Take an iron stand with a clamp. Take a cotton thread about 60 centimeter length, tied to the clamp so that it hangs freely from it, as shown in the figure 3.5. At the free end suspended a pan so that the weight can be placed in it. Add weight one by one till the thread breaks. Note down the total weight required to break the thread. This weight indicates the strength of the fiber. Repeat the same activity with threads of wool, polyester, silk and nylon. Tabulate the data as shown in table 3.2. Arrange the threads in order of their increasing strength. So here different types of fabrics are given, students. We have cotton, wool, silk and nylon, and a cotton thread is tied on this, and a pan is kept and different weights are there. So what we have to learn in this, that we know that nylon, right now only we learned that nylon is the more stronger fabrics, like steel wire, is it? You may use a hook or a nail on the wall for hanging the fiber. A polythene bag, at the another hand, in place of weight you may use marble. See how the cotton thread is tied. Iron stand we have. A pen is attached to the clamp with a cotton thread. The weight is kept on this pen to know that how the thread is. Arrangement to determine the relative strength of natural fiber and synthetic fiber. Cotton thread, we all know it is a synthetic fiber, and it cannot hold more weight. If we take silk thread, then also it will not be able to hold more weight, it will break. Then nylon, if we tie a nylon thread which is a synthetic, then more weight it can catch, students, because it is very stronger and elastic. If we keep a rayon thread and the weight on it, at certain time it will also break. So more weight the fiber of nylon will hold more weight, students, because it is very stronger. For example, ropes only we saw, is it, how strong they are, they cannot be easily broken, is it? So cotton thread, they will not hold more weight. Silk also will not hold more weight, but the nylon will hold the maximum weight, dear students. So we can say that nylon is the most stronger fabric. Clear, students? Polyester and acrylic we will be learning in next part, dear students. Now we all are clear that what are fiber and fabrics, what are man-made fibers, they are synthetic fibers. Then we learned about the natural fibers also, is it? Thank you, dear students.